Yes, Mr. Trump-tastic. Yeah, I'm about to hit y'all over the head. Another banger. Turn up, Patriots. Yeah, y'all gonna love this one. Yeah. Mr. Trump-tastic. Yeah. Tony Bobolinsky. Yeah, Tony Bobolinsky. Yeah, Tony Bobolinsky had me running up them numbers. We all seen the laptop. We all know it's hunters. We all seen the laptop. We all seen the laptop. Tony Bobolinsky. Yeah, Tony Bobolinsky. Yeah, Tony Bobolinsky had me running up the numbers. We all seen the laptop. We all know it's hunters. We all seen the laptop. We all seen the laptop. Mr. Trump-tastic, I'm stepping out the Hummer. Took a trip and fall, now I'm hopping like the springtime. Magaville made me spinning wheels like Ezekiel. Magaville had me starring in my videos. Had to blow the whistle, earn your stripes like a referee. Mar-a-Lago red, now I'm cooking up a recipe. Deep state Nazi ghost try to heckle me. Chakrin in the water, fan them down with a huckleberry. 4 weeks to live, that's the whole month of February. Heart attack city, had you screaming like Mariah Carey. Willy Wonka flow, same color as the snozberries. Had to bring the bars, now I'm shutting down the factory. Mr. Trump-tastic, I'm dripping like the majesty. Desecrate your morals, minimize your principalities. Woo, I'm sweet the nation and it caused a few casualties. Dripping in the White House and I had to close the curtain. Tony Bobolinsky, yeah, Tony Bobolinsky, yo, Mr. Trump-tastic,
yeah, I'm on my MAGA shit. Yeah, I'm fresh to death, like I'm hopping out my casket, bitch. Yeah, I'm on my MAGA shit. 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 Yeah, I'm fresh to death, like I'm hopping out my casket, bitch. Trips around the Atlas, had me ballin' like a globe. Try to double dribble, slam dunk, I'm dripping through the paint, nigga. Yeah, I'm on my MAGA shit. Yeah, I'm on my MAGA shit. Yeah, I'm fresh to death, like I'm hopping out my casket, bitch. Trips around the Atlas, had me ballin' like a globe. Try to double dribble, slam dunk, I'm dripping through the paint, nigga. Everything I touch turns to glitter, I'm a lucky charm. Fettuccine Alfredo, mixed it with the Parmesan. EBS coming in, it's ringing like a car alarm. Honey, I shrunk the kids about the size of a peppercorn. USA flag, and I stitched it with the Betsy Ross Baywatch Barbie. Then I hit her with the hats off. Proud man, Oculus, I had to take my glasses off. Sammy Sosa flow, yeah, I had to change color. I'm an acrobat, flip your ass like the ring and bowlers. Captain Planet, Superman, I'm flying through the stratosphere. I can pop your top like a soda or a can of beer. Starter man jacket had me ballin' like the Cavaliers. You can catch Corona, but I'd rather have a Heineken. I had to check my watch, yeah, it's that time again. Stampin' postcards, send them off with the mailman. 50 round clips, dropping shells like Michelangelo. Ninja Turtle flow, dripping blood in your pizza sauce. Yeah, I'm so cold, I'm Santa surfing in a Pocono. Just talk to Jesus and I think I caught the Holy Ghost. George Norris swag, hell yeah, I'm going coast to coast. 3 strikes.
Yes. I hope y'all like the introduction. We back with another episode, y'all. We might stay up late for this one, y'all. But I did have another episode to get into. Yes, I did. It was about some religious order. And we're gonna have to get into that too. I might just do 2 episodes. So after we get done with this one, we might bleed into the next one. As you can see, look at this title. Are these the real Epstein victims? Real Epstein victims are likely under an NDA, y'all. A don't ask, don't tell. So I don't know who these people are. We about to find out today. And it seems like she's behind this too. I don't know if she's getting bamboozled by the alleged fake Epstein victims or what. Because the real victims, I'm assuming they can't show their face until this case is all the way over. And I don't know when that's going to be. I don't know if that's going to be 1,000 years from now. Because like I said before, this whole Epstein's case is based off this Scientology. It's all based off this New World Order religion. And like I said, they don't want to blow the cover all the way off of this because they're going to have to explain who these victims really are. All right. Are they really Geppettos? Are they really puppets? I don't know. Are they real or are they fake? See, Geppetto, he wanted to be a real boy. But those people on those islands, are they even real people, y'all? Are they artificially assimilated? Are they the Elohim? Are these the giants that made it with man? Are these the offspring of Jeffrey Epstein? Because they not gonna let the real victims come out. The real victims are the offspring of Jeffrey Epstein. See, these people might have got fondled, things of that nature. And some of these victims might not have any ovaries. Maybe their eggs are missing. Maybe they were drugged and their eggs were stolen. Maybe these people can't get pregnant. I don't know. Because once you get on that island, you become a test subject. And guess what? Your whole memory is wiped away, fam. The people that's on that was on that island, they probably wiped away 50% of their data bank, and then they uploaded it with soft crimes. Put it that way. So all the alien probing stuff goes unnoticed. This goes unnoticed. See, when they have your body laid out on this table, the experiments they do. Let me show you something. Because this is in the basement of the Vatican. But if you look inside the Epstein's mansion, yeah, they got these massage tables, and they just ain't doing massages on them. All right, they're not just doing, uh, you know, sexual, advances towards kids on this table. They're cutting them up. They're also eating them. I'm gonna be honest with you. They also eating them. So even we see that with Obama's chef. Allegedly, Obama's chef did not want to cook human meat, and some say that they hit him with a skateboard. Hit him over the head with a skateboard, a mallet. It could be any type of object. They hit him over the head with. Somehow he just magically drowned. Just like your boy Malcolm Jamal Warner. Somehow he was found mysteriously dead. Somehow Hulk Hogan was found mysteriously dead. So I don't know. I don't know. Somebody tell me what's going on. And I want to know what's going on now. I want my money and I want it now, like JG Wentworth after this bitch. But like I said, when they get in these tables, let me see if we can pull up a picture of Jeffrey inside Jeffrey Epstein's mansion. See what this bitch look like, cause we gonna go into some video footage. Matter of fact, let's go into some video footage of the victims. But I'm gonna show you something. Let me pull up this screen share because I gotta show you the tables, man. I gotta show you the tables. You see what I'm saying? They got these tables where they do these damn operations. Always at the table. But the table is where they do their blood sacrifice, though. That's where they do all their blood sacrifice. Look at this shit. This whole damn establishment look like something off of Roadblocks, fam. And you see they got those Greco-Egyptian symbols right here. Excuse me, I got a little cough. I've been sick off and on. Told you they've been spraying shit in the air. I don't know what the fuck they've been spraying. See these tables inside this damn mansion? That's where they sacrifice the kids at. You see these tables right here? Yeah. Real sick shit, y'all. But are these the people that been to the island? Like, are these the real victims? Or are these just people that have been fondled? Because I believe that we ain't gonna see the victims that's been on this island. See, I don't know what happened to him. This motherfucker said he went to the island. This is crazy. How he got all this laid out. That shit's crazy right here, fam. That's some old alien type of. This how the aliens right over in them cornfields and shit. They put all this shit in the cornfield so they, you know what I'm saying? They know where the land at. They know where the land at, and I bet you, yeah, some type. Look, his island is shaped like a damn X. His island is shaped like the damn swastika, fam. That's crazy. That's crazy. But I don't think these are the people that was in that damn. Yeah, let's pull up. Seemed like we did this episode already. I seen it seemed like we seen these motherfuckers pop out before. For real, it seemed like I think we did this episode already a long time ago, bro. So let me go to my screen share right quick. Cause this is just odd to me. What the hell? Did Lady Gaga? We gonna go with some trending topics too. Lady Gaga just dropped a demonic video. We gonna have to see that shit. I'm tired of that bitch. So these are the Epstein survivors. Let's pull this up. These are the Epstein survivors, allegedly. And they basically said that 45 didn't have nothing to do with it.
I do have to ask, and I know, and
So this is for you Democrats out there watching. 45 and 47 did not have nothing to do with that damn island. All right. So this is the icing on the cake. And the thing is, they done disappeared. They're not really saying anything about these revelations that we found out years ago, a decade ago. So you dealing with Johnny come latelys, right? You're dealing with a whole bunch of Johnny come latelys on the internet spreading lies. So let's get into what the real or allegedly fake victim said.
I do have to ask, and I know, and it's just something that I think we're compelled to at this moment, with the attention on President Trump, with these questions around a pardon. Did anybody see or hear of the president himself doing anything inappropriate as it related to Jeffrey Epstein?
No.
I do have to ask, and I know.
But the Democrats gonna say this video is fake too. So what's going on here? Something fishy going on. We all knew that he wasn't involved in it. But you had some weird person come up here and speak and said that Jeffrey Epstein had a picture of Donald Trump on his desk. Just weird ass shit. And like I said, if Jeffrey Epstein wanted to Do away with Trump, of course he would be fascinated over that. See, sickos are fascinated over their victims, fam. All right, like prey on them and all that shit. Weird shit. Jeffrey Epstein, Jeffrey Dahmer type character, but you don't know who's who. You don't know who's behind this mask. You don't know who's playing who. So, like I said, you got 30% of America still brainwashed by Jeffrey Epstein, brainwashed by the fake media, brainwashed by the same trending topics. So let's pull up the next video. There's more footage, y'all. There's more footage. And I think we're gonna go to this. We're gonna go to this footage. And it said it's crazy that they said Jeffrey Epstein, Donald Trump, had jets fly over the podium, the Epstein podium. That's what we're gonna call it. So let's share this tab. We at the Epstein podium. And when we at the Epstein's podium, why is these victims smiling? Why is she smiling, y'all? It's supposed to be a victim of Jeffrey Epstein. It looked like Mayor Bowser with long hair. I want to be honest with you. Do these look like victims of Epstein to you? Do these look like victims of Epstein to you? Let's pull it back.
And let me announce now, several of us Epstein survivors have been discussing creating our own list of names.
Come on, man. Shit look like a pop concert out here. This shit look like a pop concert. Look like they got AI generated fans. They gonna generate their own list. They gonna pop out with their own list. Very funny, y'all. Y'all don't find this. The comment section is open. The call line is open. Am I the only one noticing this shit? That something is way off with this whole Epstein concert? Let's get into it.
We know the names. Many of us were abused by them. Now, together as survivors, we will confidentially compile the names we all know were regularly in the Epstein world. And it will be done by survivors and for survivors. No one else is involved. Stay tuned for more details on that. Because history is watching, and so are the women who will come after us. Thank you. And let me announce now.
Man, this shit, it's just wow. Let me show you what this says. Some individuals connected to Jeffrey Epstein may have signed a non-disclosure agreements, NDAs, but here's the crucial legal twist. The NDAs tied to illegal activity like sex trafficking are generally unforeseeable. Victims and associates, some victims and possibly associated were asked to sign an NDA likely to suppress the details of Epstein's operations. See, this shit, this shit don't make no sense if they under the NDA. NDAs cannot legally prevent someone from testifying about criminal conduct. Courts typically void contracts that attempt to conceal illegal acts. Some subpoena overrides. See, this shit got to be override by a damn judge and shit for them to talk out. Most NDAs include clauses that allow disclosure if the signer is subpoenaed. So even if someone is signed when they could still be compelled to speak under oath. You see what I'm saying? They playing in our face, fam. That's why Trump flew that damn jet over this damn Epstein podium. so something just throwed off, man. Something just throwed off, man. A coalition of Epstein survivors is compelling their own list, known associates, independent of any government or legal body. Shit's weird. Let's continue. They stated publicly, we know the names, many of us were abused by them, and are created a confidential master list by survivors and for survivors. This comes amid frustration that only 1% of Epstein-related files have been released. NDAs, shield or sham? Are they hiding behind this paperwork or not? I think they are. Something just smells fishy. If they under NDAs, like a case like Epstein, we all know they Geppettos. They puppets, truth, lies. What's going on? Because as soon as they rolled out the Epsteins and they rolled out the C-19, guess who came out? Trump 3.0, fam. Y'all notice that? When all this hit the fan, Trump 3.0 came out. Because like I said, once you reveal so many things, you under you in red now. They go really try to get your ass. So yeah, we go see Trump 3.0, Trump 5.0. It is what it is. It is what it is, y'all. And let's see who was on the list. Let's see who changed up. Let's see who changed up, okay? The Rock. Some say Rocky was on the list. And some say Rocky got executed. Yes, they did. Some say Rocky Maivia got executed. Why? Because guess what? He was on NDA too. He was on a he was on a non-disclosure. And guess what? He spoke out. And now he's skinny man. He went from the rock to a pebble. Overnight, y'all. A rock to a pebble. You see what that list do? That list make you skinny. The list is gonna make people broke. The list is gonna make people run out of Hollywood. The list is gonna make you say stupid shit. He said stupid shit about the list. I told y'all don't. I told y'all, man. I ain't go. Just look at the the last few episodes, the last 100 episodes. Just we've been documenting stuff every day. But now he's skinny man, and he's sicko. And yes, he worship Osiris too. He part of the cult of Osiris, Rocky Maivia, the Rock. Let's see. I got all this stuff bookmarked. Joe Biden. Look at his head. Somebody open him up. Whoever's behind this mask is behind this mask. Because I told you, this was the first AI generated president that you ever gonna see. Now we can just roll them out whenever we want to. See, the real Joe Biden, he might be long gone, but this clone body can live forever. All right? This clone body can live for the next 30 years. What if Joe Biden lived to 130? What if Joe Biden can stand the test of time? You would never know. All right? You would never know. You said a brain transplant, Frankenstein, Yeah, he's the feeble-minded. He is the feeble-minded. But yeah, they said this is your boy Rocky. Now let's get into Alex Jones versus Owen Schreier. Alex Jones versus Owen Schreier.
Viewers and betrayed me. And you're allowed to lie about me any way you want.
You know I love you.
No, this
Look, let's reject the let's reject the Grabbler.
This is a. I'm using this as a case point. You understand that?
Mhm.
How much have I come in and censored you over the years?
Yeah, not enough, frankly. I'd say some
Yeah, we
things that I
missed
shouldn't
you.
be
Have
saying.
I ever censored you?
Never once, literally never once.
Hey, if you want to quit and have a publicity stunt and lie about me, I forgive you. Okay?
Well, that's
I know. I'm
very
just saying.
nice.
I expected. Hey, David Knight did it. Owen's done it. And I tell you, I was thinking.
And the crazy thing is, man, Owen Schreier, man, he just outgrew Alex Jones. And I don't know who's paying Owen Schreier now, but allegedly the World Economic Forum was paying Alex Jones. Somehow he popped up in Bohemian Grove. Somehow he got all that footage. Somehow he know everything. Who's on the comment section? Oh, Jeff, my guy Jeff. Shouts out to Jeff Couch. What's up? You heard about Putin and the Chinese president talking about organ harvesting today? Oh shit. Nah, I haven't heard about it today, but I heard all about it. I heard all about it before, and yes, the CCP specialize in they specialize in organ harvesting. Man, just trying to get rid of this damn fucking cold, bro. Yeah, I've been clogged up for months. And I think they spraying shit in the air, man. I ain't the only one that been hawking up loogies and shit. I don't know what's going on. Some say they spraying that C19. You got it too. I told you, man. I've been running the area. I be talking to them. I said, man, have y'all been just like stuffed up lately? Like it's been off and on. It's just I don't know, bro. I don't know what's going on. They spray, so they keep on spraying shit. I posted this one video. Let me pull this up. I posted it on Threads. And this video took off. And I'm like, man, they just not doing it to black neighborhoods. They doing it everywhere. Yeah, they might have started out black and they just spread the fuck out. And I'm like, man, they trying to kill everybody. They trying to do away with everybody by any means necessary. Wherever it's spraying chemicals in the air. Because 4 years ago, the same thing happened 4 years ago. They just put the scare tactic on it. And the thing is, everybody, some say it was the 7G, the 5G. Everybody was coughing like this 4 years ago. So some say they just turned, I guess they just turned the bandwidths up. I don't know. But I guess they cooking us again, man. And some say it's the food too, bro. It's the food. I'm gonna be honest, it's the food. We ain't gonna live very long. I hope you know. Jeff, bro, we probably got about good 40, 50 years, bro. You see what I'm saying? But guess what? They gonna have an offering for us. Let me put up what they gonna have. See, this is an abomination right here. They gonna have this for us right here. And they gonna say, due to our health status, you can either shut it down or get Neuralink. This is why people subconsciously love Elon Musk right here. Because he got the technology to extend your life. And like I said, his name is Elion. Or who we call Elongate. Who is Elongate? These motherfuckers. See? These people live these people live to 500 years old. They like Methuselah, Moses, See, these are the people that they talking about in the Bible, the damn saints and shit. Yeah, aka Jeffrey Epstein out this bitch. Jeffrey Epstein. Some say Jeffrey Epstein 300 years old. Some say Benjamin Netanyahu 400. See, we don't know. We live 80, 90 years old. We get diabetes and shit. Yeah, man. Hey, man. I wish I really felt better. I would really like go in for real, but I'm just stuffed up. My nose is just stuffed up, man. I feel like shit, but I gotta come on here every day. I have to come on here every day. If I don't come on here every day and preach what's going on, I feel like we're screwed for real. Because it seems like only a few people understand this knowledge. This knowledge ain't for everybody, for real. And that's why they say, "Oh, why aren't people more awake?" Well, maybe the people that are asleep just said, "Fuck it," because everybody else didn't catch on, so they went back to sleep. They may see the people that are asleep. They really the ones that are ahead of us. Just think about it. The people that think they know it all are going to get tired of telling people that are asleep to wake up. We are going to become those people. For real, we're going to become those people that just don't give a fuck. And the people that's telling us the truth, we're going to be like, man, we already know it, man. There ain't nothing we could do about it. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's too late. That's how it's gonna be, bro. And that's how it's getting now. It's getting like that now. So, and they said that if you didn't catch on by a certain time, 2020, you were just asked out. I was gonna show that video, but we'll get into that later. I don't want to get off topic. I really don't want to. I try to stay on topic, but if you want me to, hold on. Let's look up this. Let's look up this because this all got to do with Epstein. And like I said, they knocked these people out and they put them on this damn table. Let me pull up this table because they got this table. See, this is what they got in the Vatican right here. This is in the basement of the Vatican. They knock your ass out. They drag your ass down here. They do the organ harvesting. They stitch your ass back up like this dummy right here, Geppetto, who they call Pinocchio. They sew your ass back up, and then they send you on your way. And then they swipe your memory too with the Men in Black stick. They do a hard flash, and then guess what? You don't know. You just wake up with stitches and shit. Hold on, because I'm gonna be honest. Let's tie this to. We go get into that organ harvester. Because the thing is, when you dealing with organ harvester, they doing that shit down here, but they saying aliens is doing it. They saying aliens are doing this organ harvester. What's the difference? This is the basement of the Vatican, y'all. This is in a religious order because this is where you get your new body in Christ at. I meant to tell man, I should have just went into that next episode, but we gonna do that next, man. I might stay on here for the next like 2 or 3 hours. We might wrap this up and do this next episode I wanted to do. But let's continue because this is the part of the island of Dr. Moreau where they do these experiments. And as you can see, these entities right here, they are in white lab coats. They're in all white, like the saints in Revelation. Let's pull this up, man. Because Cause they got they white and black version of this god they call Yakub or Jacob, and he is the big head scientist Yakub. And we go into a video because they say he's the demiurge and he's the creator of this god, but he indulges in organ harvesting, Scientology, IVF, or what we call the immaculate conception. And they've been mastered this technology because during the dark ages and these plagues across the world, when they manufacture these resets, man, they got to do these organ harvesting uh projects to repopulate the earth. So they might have to take some tissue out your ass. They might have to grow a human brain, a human baby out the brain. See, this is a human fetus coming out of somebody's head, but we tied this with, hold on, the whole alien experiment. Hold on, because this is in Greek mythology. We pulled this up a few days ago, and I have to show y'all the picture of this because this is in Greek mythology. Athena busting out of Zeus's head, but they showing you here that a fetus could be born out of somebody's skull. This is in Greek mythology, but as you can see, they do these experiments and say, "Oh well, we're gonna grow a fetus out of somebody's head today," and then they go ahead and do it. So they give us folklore, but it's disguised as Scientology, or vice versa, or vice versa. So this is a part of the. I don't know if you've seen the Alien movie. See, my wife, you hear my wife, she's spitting up shit too. Everybody's spitting up shit, bro. For real. They sprayed something in the air because my wife and we've been coughing and shit, but they did something, man. They put something in the food. I don't know if they put a booger. Because I'm saying, man, it ain't just you and me, babe. It's
I know all the kids at school.
all the kids at school, man.
Give it to me.
You know, weird shit going on. So it is what it is. Our bodies just got to get used to it, I guess. We can bypass the blood-brain barrier because they put something in the blood-brain barrier. But I was trying to look for this picture. I think this is it. It was something like this, but you had the alien coming out of this head, but it's personifying this. It's telling you that they can grow a parasite inside your ass. Parasitic entities growing inside your body. They put it in the food. They put it in the water. They spray it in the air. And like I said, we ain't nothing but one big science project. And hold on. I got it from my son. His whole football team has it. Yep. See what I'm saying? We ain't gonna live long, bro. We ain't gonna live long. But by the grace of Christ, this is why they said we ain't gonna be able to do nothing in this world. This world is built for damn robots and shit. They spraying plastic in the air. This world ain't built for humans. But I guess these new bodies in Christ supposed to stop this shit. I don't know. That's what they said in the Bible. They said these new bodies in Christ won't be able to bend or tear. But I have my scientific reasons for that. concept. But like I said, shit, this world ain't made for us. This world is made for an autonomous this world is made for. I'll show you. This world is made for iRobot. They showing you what's going on. And Will Smith, matter of fact, Will Smith was on this damn island. And the reason why his name is Will Smith is because he's a willing participant. He is a willing participant. So yes, Will Smith was on this island. And I guess Elon Musk, he got the concept behind iRobot. Because Elon Musk robot look just like him. You look at Elon Musk robot, he copied the same shit, but guess what? Elon Musk, that's El Elyon, that's El in the Canaanite religion. Isis, Ra, and El. See, Isis, Ra, and El create Saturn. And Saturn is a deity that controls the electromagnetic torus field. The electromagnetic torus field personifies the central nervous system. And this god El is basically the god Al. If you look at the vowels A-E-I-O-U, they all sound the same, especially when you're dealing with etymology, these words. When they say the word was the beginning was the word, we got to break it down like that and build our way back up, because we might be saying something that's already established in the lexicon that might be demonic, fam. It might be demonic. And we might be casting spells because this language we now speaking is is terraform. It's not our original dialect. That's why the world has gotten worse, because we casting spells on ourselves every day. We're not knowing what we're speaking. They call it hearsay. But that's all El is personifying, this God that's coming out the east, this Canaanite deity. And he has basically created another slave race. This is an abomination, family. But we've already done 100 episodes on him on my channel. So, but I don't have any ill feeling towards Elon. I don't. It's just we just go break it down to is what it is. That's what he doing right here. This the one world religion, the holographic body, the Holy Grail, or who we call the Holy Ghost. This the new kingdom of Zion, but it's really Scientology. It's really the kingdom of Scientology, but they have established that through Christ. Christ a whole technology, and how do we keep time? We keep time in chronological order. This god El, we call Saturn, he is Chronos, and Chronos personifies time. This is why God said he go by many names, and this is the same reason why Christ said he will follow you through the ages. Through what? The Holy Ghost, the Holy Grail, the holographic body. These are the bodies that don't bend or break in this new kingdom of Zion. These are the entities that don't shed tears. You think these people should? Well, y'all get, hey, this the whole decode. We decoded the reverse rapture concept. We decoded the reverse rapture. We decoded that down to the T. But it is what it is. I'm not going. It's already been written. It's already been written. So Why demonize it when it's already been written through IVF? Now let's get into what Trump has accomplished in DC. DC, the crime rate has went down, and he's on his way to Chicago. Put it that way. He's on his way to Chicago, and disgruntled black folks do not like it. Disgruntled black people that are against Trump, that are against 45 and 47, are having a hard time comprehending what's going on. And guess what? They are blaming it on the race card. But guess what? Trump is cleaning up America. See, the thing is, on a world stage, they go look at it like, well, if Trump can't clean up his own country, he's not a real. You see what on a world stage, they looking at him like that. They go say, oh, he's powerful, but look at his country. So you see what I'm saying? So yeah, every so often, America needs a dictator, and this the time we need it. So I don't know why people. Well, I know why people complaining is because they are what I call colored people time. And yes, those people will not last in this new world. There's no way. The information is reciprocating itself at God's speed, or what they call God's speed in the Q community. So people can't catch up to the revelations, and I understand they didn't put in the time to understand this stuff. With truth comes understanding. People need to know that. So let's get into who is paying Alex Jones and who is paying Owen Schreier to split from Alex Jones. That's what I want to know. There's something going on. I know I watch Owen and I watch Alex. I watch everybody. Let me be honest with you. There's not a person I don't watch. There's people that I don't like that I watch just to get the information. So we're gonna pull this up. So allegedly, Alex Jones and Owen Schreier sure are having a little dispute. I don't know why Alex Jones is on his coattail. Like Alex Jones been holding his own for years, but when you in partnerships and business with people, you know, some people don't want to let you go because you done been with them so long. They just used to being around, used to you being the damn flunky in the friendship. You see? So we all know Alex Jones. He come with the information, but some people say he's COINTELPRO. Some people say he's a turncoat. Some people say he's like Tucker. Some people say he's like Margie Taylor Greene. Some say that he's like Elon Musk. It seems like all these people have ill will towards 45, 47. And we heard Alex Jones say some outlandish things about 45. And we seen him clean it up too. We seen him clean it up too. And yes, you should be judgmental and have a difference of opinion. But once you become a hypocrite, we kind of got to knock points off you. You know, we kind of got to knock chip some points off you. And that's the thing. In this community, people have been scamming people in public, but they still keep the points. They still get their points. They don't lose their credits, and that's the problem. That's the reason why we don't know shit, because people are not losing their credibility. But some people see right through this shit. Some people don't. It is what it is. People are gonna wake up on their own time. Sometimes you gotta be patient with people. I've learned that as well throughout the years. You can't just lay it out all on somebody. You can't expect somebody to pick something up overnight, and you've been studying this shit for over a decade. You can't expect for somebody to pick it up overnight. So it's up to you and your responsibility to articulate yourself the best way you know how and explain it. You can't just leave people in the dark. You can't just say something and not back it up or break it down. This is why I do podcasts and StreamYard so I could extend the knowledge. Because I don't like making comments and leaving people. I'll make a comment and extend that for a whole 6 months. You see, I chop it up for a whole 6 months. So what we're talking about now is what is a rewind of what we've been talking about for over a decade, fam. So let's get into this spit spat between these two people. I guess Owen Schweier has left the building. Here's a Q drop about Alex. Yeah, hey, post that Q drop. I think he might be COINTELPRO. Like I said, he was in the midst of what's that one ritual? Bohemian Grove. He popped up at Bohemian. Let's pull this up. Let's pull this up. Cause I said, what the fuck? Let me see if I can pull this footage up. There ain't nobody getting in Bohemian Grove. Now this right here. Hold on. There was another guy. There was another guy back there. Okay, this is. Let's pull this up, fam. Let's pull this up.
Bro, what?
It's supposed to be them at Bohemian Grove. This ain't Alex Jones, but his ass snuck in. We gonna pull up the video of Alex Jones, but the thing is, I guess his ass snuck in, or he was allowed to be there. One of the two things. I think he was allowed to be there. Because one more thing, if they do these rituals and they don't let you see it, that means, the magic's not gonna work until they let you see it. So yes, they do leak videos. They want you to see this shit. Even though it's sacred, sacred is basically secret. They can't keep this shit a secret no more. It's like, damn, why can't we do this shit out in public? And now you see it on full display. That's why they do it through the movies. Your favorite, they got to do it through them because they dying to let this knowledge out. But they can't do it because they go get ridiculed. They go get witch hunt. It's going to become a witch hunt if they do perform these miracles. That's the whole part of this shit. They was doing sick shit on this island. But on the other hand, they was performing miracles through IVF. I told y'all they was creating victims. He created his victims, y'all. Jeffrey Epstein created his victims. I wouldn't be surprised if he. The thing is, if you let these little babies grow in a lab, and in 2 weeks they would be 30 years old. In 2-3 weeks, these babies right here would be 30, 40 years old. And guess what? Here he come. Here he come in the room. And he do his thing. You see what I'm saying? Man, I'm telling you right now. We already went. This is on the books too. This is on the books that they could grow a baby in a fetal position to a full-grown adult in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, fam. What do you think they was doing to Justin Bieber on these evergreen containers? And what did Justin Bieber say? He said he prayed to God because he cannot grow anymore. What do you mean grow? Yeah. These people cannot grow, fam. Straight Cabbage Patch. I told you, he created his victims. Via IVF, brain computer interface. And the shit he doing on this damn island is biblical. That's why they not letting y'all see all the information. It's biblical. Or what they call majestic underneath the secrecy level. They say, I looked it up. They say there's no such thing, but I don't believe it. I believe there is a majestic, and they just don't want to. It's that high of a security level that they got to take it off the damn internet. It got to be conspiracy. Some of the truth got to be conspiracy, because if they let it not be known on a public level, it would cause a mass extinction, event horizon type fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Yes. You cannot tell everybody the truth, fam. And even if you did, they would not believe you anyway. It doesn't matter. The truth does not matter in this world, in a world full of lies, y'all. You think the truth matters here? You could tell it all you want to. You could tell it every day. You scream it to the top of your lungs. It's not gonna work. It's not meant to. The truth is not meant to work here. So let's get into the video.
Alright, this is cool. But I'm gonna have to step in if I see
Bohemian Grove out
crazy
this
going
bitch.
on.
Pull this up. Let's pull this up. Shouts out to everybody watching out there. Shouts out to Jeff Couch. How long is this? Let's play this video.
Hello, I'm Alex Jones, and I'm a radio and television host based in Austin, Texas. And for many years, I've been exposing the criminal activities of the global elite, also known as the New World Order. In past films, we've documented the centralization of power, the move towards world government, the attack on the nation state, self-defense, the Second Amendment, family values, that is, the family itself, as well as private property rights. But time and time again in my research, I come, well, eye to eye with something that's even hard for me to believe. And that's that the elite, again, the so-called establishment kings, those that know best, the visions of the anointed ones, are obsessed with the occult, from presidents to governors to the heads of industry. We've all seen the stories of presidents and first ladies obsessed with their astrologers making national policy decisions upon their recommendations, spiritual guides, shamans in the White House. My friends, it gets far worse than that. Now, I personally am a Christian, but even an atheist should be concerned about the information we're about to bring forward in this new documentary film, The Dark Secrets Inside Bohemian Grove. You see, for over 120 plus years in Northern California, in Sonoma County, on a 2,700 acre secluded redwood grove, leaders from around the world, prime ministers, chancellors, presidents, governors, again, the heads of industry, banking, academia, the media, Hollywood, only a select few, a little over 2,000 people, travel there to engage in bizarre, ancient Canaanite, Luciferian, Babylon mystery religion ceremonies. At least that was the rumors. And so I went to the library and got on the internet and saw many of the mainstream news articles admitting that world leaders do indeed go there, and they fly into San Francisco and other surrounding cities and drive out into the rural hills and mountains of Northern California, and that these stories have been coming out that they worship some 45-foot stone owl god. And then I began to read some of the documentation on this Moloch character of the Old Testament, mentioned many times in Leviticus. That's in the Bible. Why are world leaders traveling to the middle of nowhere to worship this thing? Well, I had to check it out for myself. And I'm proud of my team, Mike Hansen, Violet Nichols. They traveled with me there. We talked to some of the locals discreetly. We successfully infiltrated with the help of some of the locals and Channel 4, World of Wonder, British television that teamed up with us. And I successfully infiltrated through the Secret Service.
See, Moloch, let's pull up what he talking about. Let's pull up Moloch. Here go Moloch right here. Here is Moloch. And as you can see, Moloch has holes in his hands, just like Christ has holes in his hands, family. Because Moloch was the sacrificial god before Christ. The serpent was on the cross before Christ. Let me pull this up right here. The devil was on the cross before Christ. You see? This is the serpent on the cross. This is what they call the Nehushtan, or the bronze serpent. The bronze serpent is personified as Moloch. And this is what they're still worshiping in these Canaanite Babylonian cultures. This is how, when they say Christ is a healing God, this is the medical conduce off the staff. This is why they say Christ is a healing God. They don't tell you that. They don't tell you this in church, y'all. They're not going to tell you this. They're not going to tell you this. Alex Jones can't even tell you this. Alex Jones won't even be able to tell you this. But he damn sure could get close to it. So let's keep on watching Alex Jones because I tagged him in the video because after Owen Shire leaves Infowars, Alex Jones, he ain't gonna fall off. Trust me, he ain't gonna fall off, but he's gonna be less credible because people gonna go to Owen Shire. You know, people like Owen Shire too, but he's gonna appear less credible because Owen Shire is distancing himself from Alex Jones, y'all. So that's how it's going. That's how the algorithm is gonna see it. Okay, let's go.
Through the guards. I'm not going to end up tied down in the Sacramento Bee. You're looking at an illustration from the pages of Parade magazine, February 22nd, 1981. This story was the most accurate and revealing, detailing the so-called mock human sacrifice. Former German Chancellor Helmut Schmidt wrote extensively in his memoirs, Men and Powers, a Political Retrospective, goes into great detail about the secret establishment running the world, the Trilateral Commission, the CFR, the Bilderberg Group, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, the Bohemian Grove, a place that he often talked about being a wonderful hideaway, a place to spend time with Nelson and David Rockefeller and to talk about world government and steering societies. On page 225 of Men and Powers, he talks about it being one of the most astounding places he had ever visited in the United States and how that feeling intensified over the years with subsequent visits. The book goes on for page after page discussing the corporate, private, governmental infrastructure of world government. Going back to the Spy magazine spin piece, they have lots of rosy illustrations of drunken establishment types dancing around having fun with the rituals going on in the background. They even admit that they wear bizarre Ku Klux Klan style robes. And there's even a photo released by the Grove of the ritual being engaged in. They talk about the incredible security surrounding the Grove. And they even admit that a corpse, a sacrifice, is born across the lake. But it's all in good fun. We did massive research on the occult.
Hell, that's some wild ass shit right there, family. That's some wild stuff. Hold on, I think somebody had a question. Let's put this Roxy Rodriguez. She said, I heard the leftists debunked the Epstein's files. Comer put out and Massey signed for. Is that your stance? Nah, my stance is who are these motherfuckers? That's my stance. I don't. Who are these people? Are those the same people that said Trump wasn't involved? When we looked up that let me pull this up. When we looked up that news article, this news article right there.
They're on a part in. Did anybody?
Are these the same? Oops.
And I know, and
The same people.
it's just something that I think we're compelled to at this moment with the attention on President Trump, with these questions around a pardon. Did anybody see or hear of the?
I think I seen his ass. I think I seen him right here. This white guy right here. I think I seen him. Where is he at? I thought I seen him back there in that one video.
President himself doing anything inappropriate as it related to Jeffrey Epstein?
No.
I do.
So they said no. And Donald Trump Jr. posted that. His own son posted that. Thomas Massey. Oh, this is what you was talking about, right? He did speak facts. I wonder what happened. Oh, you talking about Alex Jones? Yeah, he speaks facts. Brody speaks facts. But some say he just paid off. You gotta think, man. There's people that know the truth that done been paid off. I mean, we still go listen to him because he's telling the truth, even though he might be paid off, or he might be compromised, or he might be 50-50. He still go get our views. He still go get our views, and he still go make that money. So I can't help it. We grew up on Alex Jones. There ain't nothing we can do about it. We grew up watching him. People act like we ain't gonna stop. People act like we gonna stop watching people we grew up watching. I'm 39 years old. We've been watching Alex Jones since we was in high school. And you think Owen Schreier, you think he go pull me away from Alex Jones, even though Alex Jones, I caught Alex Jones talking shit about flat earth, and I was like, it kind of turned me off. But the thing is, people can have a difference of opinion, and I can still rock with them. I ain't got to agree with everybody. I don't have to be a Debbie Downer on the internet and be like, oh, well, since I don't agree with this person, I'm gonna block them. No, I'm gonna be your friend because I need that pushback anyway. I need pushback. I can't just going around just agreeing with people all the time. You know what I'm saying? Even when Trump do something I don't like, I'll be like, man, quit. Because the thing is, I don't like him go around shaking people's hands. Every time I do an episode, I mention that. It's like, bro, I don't like him shaking all these people's hands. And then he wind up with a bruise and shit. You know, he like I said, he probably got hit with that clown zapper. You know them zappers that the clown wear, and he shakes your hand and he zapped the fuck out of you. That's how they go get Trump, because Trump like shaking everybody. I don't like that shit. I don't like that about Trump. I don't like when he go around shaking everybody's hand. Like, come on, sometimes you gotta be, lightweight, disrespectful. Can't shake everybody's hand. Even Putin. I wouldn't shake Putin's hand. He a KBG. He specialized in putting needles in people. You know what I'm saying? Shake your hand and poke you with a needle that got some AIDS on it and shit. So yeah, I don't. That's my pet peeve. That's what I don't like about Trump. Everything else, shit, we riding out, fam. You know what I'm saying? We riding out. Anyways, let's get into what Marjorie Taylor Greene had to say about I forgot this motherfucker.
Well,
that's Benny, man. See, Benny, he another one of them too. Benny, he be spot on, and then he do some weird shit. So when all that stuff was going on about the Epsteins, when Trump mentioned that on a what was it? He was on the news. They was asking him something, but it wasn't the time to ask him about some shit like that. And you could tell it caught him off guard, like he didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? And then it was a big spectacle about him not releasing it right then and there. I'm like, bro, they got him, they interviewing him about something, and then they out the blue they just hit him with that. I don't think he was ready for that. That's why he answered it the way he did. But people got all in an uproar about that. They jumped off the bandwagon, and this is what it is now. Or he could have manufactured that whole ordeal and made certain people beg for it. You know, Trump, he be playing two. Like I said, there's two Donald Trumps, man. There's two Donald Trumps, and if you don't know both of them, you go end up hopping off the bandwagon. If you don't know the story behind the dualistic doppelgangers that's walking around here. So let's get into this video with Marjorie Taylor Greene. What time is it? All right, let's get into this video.
Well,
this is a clear. There's a clear line right there. And
read it and weep. Yeah.
Are we supposed to deny what our eyes and ears tell us? And absolutely not. And I want to follow up on something else, Benny. It's not anti-Semitic to talk about this, and it's not anti-Semitic to question any foreign country's government, secular government, including Israel. And I think that's the right thing for people to do, is to always question any foreign government's motives, especially when they come to our country constantly demanding money and demand.
See, what I don't understand, man. What I don't see, this is what I understand. Like, people are surprised about our tax dollars going to Israel. But the thing is that that's supposed to be our intelligence apparatus over. That's supposed to be our eyes, ears over there. You know what I'm saying? So it's just corrupt. But I don't think the State Department fully knows how to deal with those people. Because those people have established themselves in America since the beginning of America. Since they established, what is it, 1776? The JEW's always been over here, fam. This why you can't. This is why they are directly tied to our Wall Street. The Wall Street is the Wailing Wall. See, when they go pray to the Wailing Wall, guess what? They pray into their religious order called currency. The currency, or the bull on Wall Street, is the religion. Economics is their religion. See, people looking at it like, oh man, they done sold out to this wall, but the wall is the firewall between you and them stocks and bonds. Fair. That just ain't no religious or that's a they worship money. They worship that damn Wall Street. That's how they above everybody. That's how they 2 steps above it. They control the stocks, the bonds on Wall Street, fam. They day traders and shit. The people that push one button and they automatically trillionaires, billionaires overnight just off stocks, and those people run the damn market. That's their religion. And the thing is, if you don't treat that shit like a religion, your ass gonna go broke. If you're not up on them stocks and bonds, your ass ain't gonna be able to control your portion of society, whether it be with a corporation or a social experiment. Let's get into it.
Needing help and support. Unfortunately, I don't see enough of the American people in the halls of Congress demanding help and demanding support and demanding funding. But I do happen to see a lot of foreign countries' leaders and diplomats coming to Washington on too frequent of a basis.
I'm gonna be honest with you. We always go end up supporting that space, because guess what? That space got to deal with big business. Big business. That's a hub. That's a Scientology hub. The thing is, if you are a tech guru and your kingdom is established in Jerusalem, you got a whole bunch of Scientology apparatuses in Israel. Israel is like number 3, like the Silicon Valley over there in the east and shit. Dubai, all those countries that are technological, that got technological grids that can support these damn skyscrapers. If you look at them, their grid over there, man, it's blowing our shit out. It's blowing our shit out. And you look at their structures over there and shit. The thing is, I'd rather be over here than over there, but they're architects and shit, man. They just blowing our shit out the water. I don't know what it is, man. America need to be rebuilt over again. Like these cities, they just need to be redone, and that has a lot to do with military going into these cities and cleaning this shit out so it could be rebuilt again. It's all gonna be federalized, like China and shit. But as you can see, China is leading in not economics, but technology. But they don't have no soul, fam. They don't have no soul over there. But they got culture. They got culture. They're deeply culturally rooted, but their soul is gone. Their soul is gone. But yeah, man, we gonna continue with this show later on. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'll be on in the morning, like around 9 with the morning show. And then after that, we're gonna have to go back to the evenings. Because these are my 2 days off. So I'm gonna enjoy it and get the word out. But we will continue tomorrow. Or I might be, matter of fact, I might be up early. We might go on early. But yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Shouts out to Jeff Couch for tuning in. I will make sure you sign up, sub up to the channel, fam, so you can get those alerts. But I'll tag you on Facebook whenever I'm about to launch out. I'll just do it like that. I'll just tag everybody in the post before I launch out. But yeah, I will be back on here tomorrow. Love y'all, man. I'm out. Love y'all.
Yeah! Mr. Trump-tastic, shuffle then you slide your feet. I'm not playing games, disappear like it's hide and seek. Mr. Trump-tastic, shuffle then you slide your feet. David Blaine, Copperfield, I'm popping out your top hat. Bees on your head, I'm saying I'm surfing on a Star Trek. Magic carpet ride, now I feel like Aladdin. I hit my parlay, now I'm headed down to Sack Smith, the Steel Dossier. Peter Struck, now it's Jack Smith, the Steel Dossier. Had him doing backflips, I threw the bait out, and I think I caught it catfish. Yes, I'm outstanding. Yes, I'm outstanding. The Mexicans vote for me, and I don't speak Spanish. Election fraud had the whole DC in panic. Mr. Trump-tastic, Mr. Trump-tastic. Martial law coming and you don't even understand it. I caught the deep state. Air Force One just landed. Election court cases, I had to plead the fifth. Yeah, Congress going to hell, nigga. So is Adam Schiff. Yeah, Wayne Gretzky flow, and I think I pulled a hat trick. How I flipped the game, had me doing backflips. Yo, stop the fracking. Yo, stop the fracking. Gas prices had all the Trump heads snapping. Arrested executions, man, they already happy. Teriyaki flow, and I like my chicken black. And performing at the White House, I'm dancing at the tavern. Billie Jean jacket had me feeling like the Jacksons. Throw them in the trash, pipe them down with a throwaway.
Fantastic, yeah, I'm about to hit y'all over the head with another banger. Turn up, Patriots, yeah. Jesus Christ, yeah. Jesus Christ, I just prayed to God. Now I'm praying with an atheist. You know I had to sacrifice, but I had to pay the price, yeah. Okay. Hit him with the Hawk, yeah. Hit him with the Hawk, yeah. Feel like Professor X, Iron Man. I feel like Tony Stark. Family ties, matter wheelchair. He died like Steve Harvey. Paralyzed, parallel. Boy, you better park it. Plus I'm pissed off. Like my middle name is goddammit. Light skin meat, same color as a ham sandwich. Hanging out the Tesla truck, I'm shooting with the big stick. 6 G's for him, stinking like the fish. Beanie, beachy, yeah. I can make your time finish. Red, white, and blue. I bet I bubble like I'm Pepsi-Cola. Feel like Jesus Christ, Captain Planet, and I'm Quetzalcoatl. Hit it with the Hawk, then I hit it with the baking soda. Tractor trailer, Bobby, cut the grass, then I bag it up. Trump 2024, you know I had to back it up. Red versus blue, and you know I'm just black as fuck. Popping out the kitchen sink, I'm swimming through your aqueducts. Badass kid, whoop his ass, he just acting up. Just touched down, holy moly, back to 50 count. Girls gone wild, and I think I seen some titties out. Mr. Trump-tastic, I had to bring the city out. Dropping breadcrumbs, but you know I took the paper out. Feel like Randy Moss, catching plays with the quickest route. Hunter body nose dive, I think he got the biggest now. Shotgun blast, party back like it's Ricky Lake. Menace to society, I don't think you hide me. West Bank got the strip, I'm turning up in Palestine. Last name Cupid, shoot your ass like it's Valentine. Yin Yang symbol Fibonacci, that's a 69. Old man Grady, but I think my name is Clementine. Graveyard shift, and I think I pulled a 10 and 9. Hit him with the Hawk, ball eagle, that's a friend of mine. USA flag, and I stitch it with the Betsy Ross. Baywatch Barbie had me feeling like the Hasselhoff. Hunter Biden grams, hit that nose with a bag of sauce. Smoky Mountain ribs, and I hit it with a dab of what's up? Mr. Trump, testing, hit the button, then I'm blasting off. Home Alone 2, set the trap like Macaulay Culkin. Fettuccine pasta had me dancing at the Olive Garden. Double D bags, and I'm swinging like the Dolly Parton. Side step shooter, Jason Tatum, now I'm James Harden. Ice cream dripper, and I'm cold like the Baskin-Robbins. Cheesy with the pulses, Santa surfing on the beach toppers. Heavyweight champ, box you in like Bernard Hopkins. Hit him with the hawk, whoa, hit him with the hawk. Yeah, feel like President X. I remember. Mr. Trump tested.
I'm about to hit y'all over the head with another banger. Turn
fake ass nigga.
Magaville.
Fake ass nigga. Fake ass nigga run around in a MAGA hat.
Fake ass nigga riding around in a MAGA hat. Girl, you're not real cause you put on a MAGA hat. Boy, you're not real cause you put on a MAGA hat. Fake ass nigga riding around in a MAGA hat. Fake ass nigga riding around in a MAGA hat. Girl, you're not real cause you put on a MAGA hat. Boy, you're not real cause you put on a MAGA hat. Fake ass nigga riding around in a MAGA hat. Your girlfriend took the Pfizer and she's built like a Cadillac. I'm plunging out your toilet, but I had to use the magic jet. I think I smell some cheese, mozzarella mixed with Kobe Jet. Ninja Turtle looking like a Pizzagate your contract. You turn the master splinter, yeah, I'm the sensei. Mr. Trump tested, I was born on a Wednesday. Fake ass clown, caught you living in your dun's hat. Mine's a 10-4, I can zip lock 'em up. Even though I voted red, I'm slipping on a blood puddle. MAGA color umbrella, drippy like the mud puddle. Barney Rubble Flintstone, I can make your bed rock. JFK dripper, I'm alive, you missed the headshot. Shooting with a pencil, blocking shot like Matumbo. Standing in the kitchen, but I'm whipping up some gumbo. Mr. Trump-tastic, I can be your Huckleberry misdiagnosis, and I think you need a specialist. Events on horizon, and I just crossed the precipice. Crazy on the beat, and I need to see a therapist. My heart is turning cold, so I made a few songs. Batty kick him down under football. I feel like Danny Townsend. Kangaroo sweat had me chilling with the Aussies. Talking down on Trump, now I'm spitting in your coffee. I got a green thumb, now I'm selling out the broccoli. Flying off the nights, and I feel like Wayne Gretzky. Jumping out the gym, and I think I want an SB. Mr. Trump-tastic, surfing on a jet ski. I served him Coke Zero, but I think he wants a Pepsi. USA flag, same color as your bestie. I feel like Rick Ross with my Jeffrey Dahmer shades on. I already won, cause you guys are all pagan. Ross Perot on TV, but I feel like Ronald Reagan. Cooking up some beef, but I'd rather eat with vegan. Boy, you're not a legend, ate your cup like Christy Teigen. White lives matter, had me praying to the Jesus. Cat got your tongue, now you're speaking Pentecostal. Desecrate your bone, and I found a few fossils. Clone the DNA, now he's tugging on his skin mask. Yellow brick road, and I'm back by the ghost. Standing freezing when it's cold, break the Mr. Trump. Mr. Trump.